Hey, good afternoon from Southern California. This is Linda. So, what is that one word that you use a lot with your dog when they're doing something you don't like? Is it no? Is it stop it? So, totally understand because you know what? That comes out of your mouth so easily. But I want you to have a different mindset. I want you to think about this. So you can say no. I don't care if you do. But the next words that come out of your mouth should be what you would rather they be doing. That makes sense? So, who am I? My name is Linda Kwan, and I am the owner and trainer at WowBowWow. We specialize in working with pet parents with puppies that they just bring home at about 2 months old up to about 24 months old. So we help them understand their pup so training becomes easier. Now, is anyone out there? If you're joining us, let me know where you are tuning in from and what is your pup's name. Let's see if anyone's joining in. I don't see anyone yet. Let's see, where are you tuning in from? And what is your pup's name? So if you come on a replay, that's okay. Just hashtag and say replay and just let me know. I would like to see where people are tuning in from. So back to your dog. And, you know, they get into mischief, right? They chew up that shoe. They bark at that dog. They do all kinds of things that we may not like them to do. But the words that come out of our mouth, yeah, I've said them. I do it. No, stop it. But remember, what you have to do is work on what you would rather they do next. Now, it can be anything from coming back to you, or even like for example, when Danny is barking at another dog on our walks, a lot of times, at this point, now I kind of watch him to see if he's going to turn away. And, overall, that's even ideal rather than us having to tell them no and then tell them to do something else. When it becomes a habit, that's the ideal world, right? But before you get there, you need to figure out what you would rather they do. So for Danny, a lot of times it may be check in with me, watch me, look at me, or look at this treat and I toss it from side to side. It's a game. It's a pattern game. Sometimes I use to get them to calm down when that thing over there is getting too exciting for them, right? So what would you rather they do rather than looking at that other dog and lunging and barking at them, right? So it can be an activity, right? Um, for example, like I said, a pattern game. And in regards to like if my Jill is out in the back barking up at the trees, at the squirrels, what do? I say, come here, Jill, come, come. And so she will do a nice recall. So think about what other thing that you would rather they do. Now, in regards to things that you don't want them to continuously do and you know that they're going to go back and do it, make sure you put barriers up. Like, for example, digging in certain areas of your yard. Sometimes you just need for temporarily, at least put something up, a fencing or something to keep them from going in that area. And then if you notice then that your dog is a digger, give them the opportunity to dig in another area. So, who else has puppies that have these kind of issues? Anyone out there? Someone that likes to dig, someone likes to bark and lunge at other people, or scream at the squirrels and the birds in the backyard. Who else has these kind of dogs? Just let me know. Is anyone out there? Let me check again. I don't see anyone out there still. But on the replay, Tell me if you have these kind of dogs because, like I mentioned, there are solutions, and saying no is not the solution, because they don't know what to do next, right? Um, Anyway, I hope this tip was helpful. And I just wanted to say here also that I know we're still at the end of September, but October's coming and November's coming and December's coming and the holidays basically. And I know around that time period, a lot of people are looking into getting a new furry animal, like a dog, into their family. So I just want to put it out there before you get the dog. I have a workshop. Actually, it's been recorded. I may do the workshop again in a couple of weeks, but a workshop, how to survive the first 30 days with your pup. And, please join me for that. There is a recording of it that if you wanted to watch it now, that you can find on my website, and I'll share the link later. But I'd rather you know what you're getting yourself into if you've never had a puppy, or if it's been a while since you had a puppy. And then along with that, what I tell new pet parents with puppies is basically, the first thing you want to do is get a good routine going, get a good setup, get a good setup in your household. So I also have, and I just recently revamped my schedule with more information on it. So it is a document that I have on my website. And again, I'll share that link with you. But anyway, I hope my tip was helpful. Thank you for joining us for our Training Tip Tuesday, and I will see you Saturday. Have a great afternoon.